we have seen that the adoption of renewables has gone up tremendously in the past decade and a half. We have advancements in IoT, sensors. In fact, the very basis of global climate action, the COP and the Paris Agreement is based.
And that is, through teleportation, quantum teleportation. And these are all real things, these are not science fiction. So quantum teleportation-based relays and repeater technology. That is another way in which we can actually go towards what is called the global quantum internet. So,
correct. So in terms of the media, like what you said is fiber. So when you translate things with antennas or teleportation, photons, what happens in the atmospheric conditions? So will it impact?
Public infrastructure architecture of India, which is the UPI, Aadhaar and all that, is something that the world wants to adopt. I really think taking the India style.
Please help me welcome today's panelists. I'd like to first call on the moderator, Dr. Vaibhav Garg. He is the Director, Government Affairs Strategy for India, India Hub, Boston Scientifics. Please put your hands together for Dr. Vaibhav Garg. We then have Dr. Suchita Markan, Scientist E and Mission in Charge, Medical Device. Our next guest is Kalyan Satoru, General Manager, South Asia, Abbott Diabetics Care, Abbott India. Welcome. We next have Sri Ramakrishna Rao, Senior Engineering Director, GE Healthcare. Help me welcome Swati Gupta, Managing Director, Intuitive India. Our last panelist, Dr. Amrit Kadam. He is IT in charge for Medical Education Department, Government of Karnataka. Welcome, sir. Please put your hands together to welcome all our panelists. Sir, over to you.
So BSS, so business service sector here also, apart from many international investors, we have Indian investors who decided to choose Poland as their
sort of addition to business environment, but there's a national security issue, and it's been as a sector under the Ministry of Defense, and there are a lot of companies which work in that to prevent, hundreds of unwanted cyber, signals, cyber attention from our big neighbor. We recently had a interesting story with China, where we have I was ambassador in China before coming to India, and I had to leave earlier because we ran into a big problem. We were under pressure, we didn't want to give in, stood our ground, so our relations have been downgraded and ambassadors and others had to leave. But that also coincided with the moment of Chinese cyber agencies becoming very interested in our small country, which is otherwise far away. So willingly our cyber sector became very good at both Russian and Chinese cyber attention, and now we are consulting others who are interested in this area. So companies, for example, have designed national cyber security response centers in Bhutan and in Bangladesh in the neighborhood of India, because they are specifically quite good at that. So next steps were biotech. Certainly